Welcome to HouseLux Estate, your ultimate guide to financial literacy and real estate wisdom. Here, we strive to empower you with knowledge to make informed decisions about your financial future. Our channel is all about helping you understand the intricate world of finance and real estate. Whether you're a seasoned investor or just starting out, there's always something new to learn. Today, we bring you an insightful discussion about 10 ways poor people set themselves up to lose. Stay tuned. The first way that sets people up for financial loss is the lack of financial literacy. Picture this. You're handed the keys to a car, but you've never learned how to drive. It's a risky situation, right? Well, the same principle applies to managing money. Without a basic understanding of finance, individuals are likely to make poor financial decisions that lead to loss. For instance, consider the case of credit cards. Without understanding how interest rates work, one might misuse their credit card, leading to a cycle of debt that's hard to escape. Or consider the world of investments. Without financial literacy, one might fall for get-rich-quick schemes or invest in volatile stocks without understanding the risks. These are just a few examples of how a lack of financial literacy can set people up for financial loss. It's like trying to navigate a ship without a compass. Hence, financial literacy is a must for financial success. The second way is not having any financial goals. Imagine embarking on a road trip without a destination. You'd be driving aimlessly, wasting fuel and time. That's exactly what happens when you don't set financial goals. You end up spending without a purpose, leading to financial instability. For instance, if you don't have a goal to save for future emergencies, you might find yourself in debt when unexpected expenses arise. So what's the solution? Start by setting achievable financial goals, both short-term and long-term. Short-term goals could be saving for a vacation or paying off a small debt, while long-term goals could be retirement savings or buying a house. By having such goals, you give your money a purpose, making it easier to manage, save, and invest. Remember, every dollar you earn should have a designated place to go. Setting financial goals is the first step towards financial stability. Overspending is the third way that leads to financial loss. It's like a leaky bucket. No matter how much water you pour in, if it keeps leaking, you'll end up with nothing. Overspending is similar. You could be earning a good income, but if you're spending more than you earn, you'll always be running on empty. Overspending often stems from impulsive buying, living beyond one's means, or failing to budget. It's when your wants start to outweigh your needs, and your spending starts to control you instead of the other way around. The solution? Start by tracking your expenses. Understand where your money is going. Then, create a realistic budget. Prioritize needs over wants. And remember, it's okay to treat yourself occasionally, but make it a planned expense, not an impulsive one. Learning to live within your means may not sound exciting, but it's a key step in preventing financial loss. So, take control of your spending habits. Remember, overspending is a surefire way to financial loss. The fourth way is not having any savings. Imagine this. You're cruising along financially, but suddenly an unexpected expense hits. Without savings, you're left scrambling, potentially slipping into debt. Savings, you see, act as a financial buffer, preventing these hiccups from turning into crises. Let's look at two friends, Jane and John. Jane saves a portion of her income each month while John spends his entire paycheck. When their car unexpectedly breaks down, Jane uses her savings to cover the repair costs. John, however, has to borrow money, incurring debt. The solution here is straightforward. Start saving. No matter how small the amount, every bit helps. Consider automatic transfers from your checking account to a savings account. This way, you're saving without even thinking about it. Remember, it's not about how much you earn, but how much you save that truly matters. Therefore, savings is a must for financial stability. Poor investment decisions are the fifth way that leads to financial loss. We all know the saying, don't put all your eggs in one basket. Yet, many still fall into this trap when it comes to investing. By putting all your money into one investment, you expose yourself to unnecessary risk. If that investment tanks, you stand to lose everything. Now let's talk about impulsive investment decisions. Investing isn't a game of luck. It's a game of strategy. It requires research, understanding market trends, and knowing when to hold back or take the leap. Jumping into an investment without a clear understanding is like walking blindfolded on a tightrope. So how can we avoid these pitfalls? First, diversify your investments. Spread your money across different types of investments to minimize risk. Second, educate yourself. Understand the fundamentals of investing and make informed decisions. Lastly, stay patient. Investing is a long-term game, and the most successful investors are those who exercise patience. Invest wisely to avoid financial loss. Let's move on to the final 5 ways and their solutions. Firstly, there's the lack of insurance. It's all too common for individuals to neglect this essential safety net. Without insurance, one unexpected event can be financially devastating. The solution? Start by researching the types of insurance most pertinent to your situation, such as health, car, or homeowners insurance. Prioritize securing at least basic coverage, and remember, insurance is not a luxury but a necessity. Next, we have high debt. It's like a financial black hole, sucking in resources and leaving little room for growth. The key to tackling high debt is to formulate a debt repayment plan. Start by paying off the debts with the highest interest rates first, and then work your way down. It may take time, but remember, consistency is key. The third pitfall is the lack of an emergency fund. Without one, any unexpected expense can send you spiraling into debt. Start by setting aside a small amount from each paycheck until you have enough to cover at least 3 months' worth of living expenses. This will provide a safety cushion, allowing you to tackle unexpected expenses without dipping into your savings or going into debt. Living paycheck to paycheck is the 4th way individuals set themselves up for financial instability. It leaves no room for savings or investments. The solution here is simple yet effective budgeting. Take control of your finances by planning your expenses. Allocate a portion of your income to savings, necessities, and a small amount for leisure. This way, you're not just surviving, but thriving. Lastly, there's the lack of diversified income. Relying solely on one income stream is risky. If that stream dries up, you're left high and dry. The solution? Diversify your income. Consider part-time work, freelancing, or even investing in stocks or real estate. Multiple income streams provide a financial safety net, ensuring you're not left stranded if one source dries up. Avoid these pitfalls to secure your financial future. Remember, financial stability isn't about having a lot of money, but about managing what you have effectively. So take these solutions to heart, apply them, and see the changes they can bring to your financial landscape. To wrap up, we've discussed the 10 ways poor people set themselves up to lose. Lack of financial literacy, not setting financial goals, overspending, lack of savings, and poor investment decisions are the first 5 pitfalls. The final 5 focus on the importance of avoiding high-interest debt, not seeking financial advice, the danger of instant gratification, neglecting insurance, and failing to increase income. These factors all contribute to a cycle of financial instability and stress. But remember, it's never too late to break the cycle. The first step is understanding these pitfalls and then taking steps to avoid them. Financial literacy is key. Set clear financial goals, control your spending, save wisely, invest with knowledge and caution, seek advice when needed. Prioritize long-term financial security over instant gratification. Secure yourself and your assets with insurance, and always look for ways to increase your income. Remember to subscribe to HouseLux Estate for more financial and real estate wisdom. Thank you for watching.